Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and this morning we're going to be taking a look at the college football game between Rutgers and Washington State. How you doing this morning, Ross?
It's an exciting time of year, Dex. I'm doing very well, thank you. College football is upon us, the football season, the NFL approaching. A lot of people are happy out there in the world of sports.
Well, count me in as one of them. All right, Washington State is coming in as 8-point favorites for this match, while the total was set at around 61. Now, last year the Cougars went 6-6 in the regular season, which in my opinion was a pretty huge step in the right direction, don't you think, Ross?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is a team that qualified for a bowl game a season ago. They unfortunately lost in their bowl matchup against Colorado State in one of the more exciting bowl games of the postseason, losing 48-45. You know, when you look at Washington State, a lot of people would say, "What are you excited about a 6-7 record for?" When you figure in that they went a combined 12-49 in the previous 5 seasons prior to that, 6-7, you're in the right direction, as you alluded to. This is a Washington State offense. It was the 4th best passing team in the country a season ago, Dax. The problem was they turned the ball over 35 times, and they need to clean that part of their game up.
Now, Ross, both head coaches Mike Leach and Kyle Flood are coming into their 3rd season with their respective teams. And while Leach is known for his offensive reputation, Flood has developed his reputation into a successful defensive coordinator before being given this current head coach position. So, Ross, could you fill us in on both their most recent accolades?
Well, I mean, you look at Mike Leach. He started out his first year at Washington State. They went 3-9, and as we alluded to, they improved to 6-7 a season ago, qualified for a bowl game. This guy, as you alluded to as well, he's just an offensive genius in not so many words. He had a successful career as a head coach at Texas Tech that came abruptly to an end as he was controversially fired. And then Kyle Flood, as you touched upon, he was the former defensive coordinator for some very good defenses at Rutgers under Coach Schiano. So he's done a very good job in transition. He went 9-4 in his first season, 6-7 a season ago. He's got a lot of returning starters, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And he's also added a very good offensive coordinator in former Maryland head coach Ralph Friedgen, which should give the Rutgers offense a much-needed shot in the arm.
All right, now, as you alluded to also, both teams are actually getting back some key starters, but one that really stands out here is senior quarterback Connor Halliday for the Cougars. Now, Ross, do you think that we'll see him post up the big numbers that he did like in 2013?
I'd be surprised if he didn't at least meet those numbers and possibly even exceed them. I mean, he did have a terrific year a season ago. He threw for over 4,500 yards and 34 touchdowns, and he gets all 8 of his top receivers back from last season. That's the 8 top receivers from 2013, all return in 2014. Barring an injury, I can't see where he's not going to at least approach or possibly pass expectations from a season ago.
All right, my man. So taking all that into account, are you going to recommend a spread play for us, or are we looking more of a total bet on this one?
I'm not convinced at this early point of the season that Washington State is more than a touchdown better than Rutgers. Now, this is an unofficial home game for Washington State. They're playing the game at the Seattle Seahawks home and not playing it on campus at Pullman. But even having said that, you're looking at a program that went 12-49 prior to last season, and last season they were just 6-7. Rutgers has been very competitive. First year in the Big Ten, they're going to come out and play a tough game on the road against Washington State. I like this game to go down to the wire, Dax. I'm going to take the road underdog here, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, +8 over Washington State.
All right, Ross, thank you once again for your valuable insights, and can't wait to talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you again, sir.
And for SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.